Yes, everybody, what's happening? You know, just recently, Mufti Menk sat with a Zionist rabbi named Levi Dushman. I can't pronounce his name. Levi Dushman, some rabbi from Israel, sat with him on the table, had dinner with him in Dubai. And what it is in Dubai and the UAE, the normalization ties with Israel. They turn a blind eye on what's happening in Palestine. So we have these stooges, these puppets such as Mufti Menk, who will do anything for celebrity lifestyle. And these guys can make mistakes. These guys are human beings just like any one of us. But we put them on a high pedestal, on a high platform, that they are some prophets, or they are God sent or something, yeah? They are human beings just like anybody else, and they can F up and make some serious mistakes. But obviously, this one, yeah, but you can imagine that though. Now, him sitting, Mufti Menk, a very famous Islamic scholar, very inspirational speaker in the Islamic world. All over America, England, Europe, Africa, Asia, wherever he goes, he has a big following. Then he sits with the Israelis. Then you can just imagine, right, that the whole of the Bay, which is the plan of UAE, they are siding with Israel. They have no they have no aim or they have no fight in them for the freedom of the Palestinians. So what they do is they go, look, we don't want no trouble, and let's have some food because obviously they're weak in it. They have weak iman. These are not righteous people. We have our Prime Minister Imran Khan who speaks openly for defending Palestine and he speaks openly against Israel. Now that's what you call a leader, right? And they asked him, and they go, that why don't you say with it, how come you don't recognize Israel? He goes, I don't recognize Israel, right? I recognize Palestine. And it's always be Palestine. But these Mufti Menks and all these guys, I lost total respect for them, to be honest. I don't think I listen to any of his speeches anymore. Because obviously they have an agenda. And I think the more people waking up and the more people start using their brains and don't get brainwashed, you'll go far in life. So Mufti Menk for me, censorship, total ban on him. And you guys can make your own decisions in life. But for me, Mufti Menk's out the window. And let him carry on and sucking up to these Zionist rabbis and all that, who have no interest in Palestine. And look what's happening during Ramadan, right? Look what's happening during Ramadan, right? There's video surfacing of a sister, and she got kicked in the stomach by Israeli soldier, IDF soldier, Israel Defense Force, for no apparent reason because she was a Muslim. And they're throwing stun grenades, shootings in the mosque, smashing of the windows of Masjid al-Aqsa, the I think second holiest site for the Muslims after the Holy Kaaba in Makkah, yeah, and Medina. I think it's the third holiest, which is Masjid al-Aqsa, and they're making mass arrests of people. They're praying the namaz and they're beating them up while they're praying namaz. They're fasting as well. Old men, women, children, and this stupid idiot Mufti Menk is sitting with a Zionist having roti with him, eating roti with him, yeah, having dinner with him. It's shocking, guys, man. It makes me sick, man. I just don't know how he does it, man. Well, anyway, on the Sunday I'm heading to the Al Quds March, so I'm going to go down there for Palestine, yeah. And this is what it should be about, right? And let me guys tell you something. Everybody's criticized for by Iran, yeah. Everybody doesn't like Iran and all these. They go Iran are sellouts. But let me tell you one thing. You don't see Iran want to be close ties with Israel, right? You always see Israel like always saying bad things about Iran. Benjamin Netanyahu, all them. but they don't say a word about Saudi Arabia or Dubai or UAE. So it tells you in it that Iranians are the righteous people, right? Iranians are the ones in the haqq. They're the ones with the truth. And so is Pakistan as well with Imran Khan, right? But look at Saudi Arabia, look at Dubai, look at UAE. These are all salads, all Americanized, all and all expansions of Israel, right? And we just want to go there and holiday, this and that. And look at Iran. Look at Iran, right? The Americans don't like them, the Israelis don't like them. And that's how it should be because they are different mindset and they have no intent and they want to support Lebanon, they want to support Palestine. And you people are stupid. Most of you people are stupid because you're brainwashed as well. That you hate Iran. Iran is a nation of representatives of how you deal with the Americans and the Israelis, and that's a fact. And I think they lost their marbles, they lost their balls on the way. Some of these Arabs, and fair play to the Persians. Arabs have lost their balls. All right, take care, guys. All the best.